Hey there, I'm Maria Gabrielle, and I'm super excited to be here, part of Leslie's Shift to Scale Summit this year. I'm really thankful to Leslie for having us all come together and pool together our knowledge so that we can grow and rise and prosper and just reach next levels together because it does take a group effort to create change and impact, and it does take us to rise to a higher level and to reach a higher capacity in order to be able to make a broader impact. So this is what lights me up. This is what I've been helping women business owners do. I've been helping them grow their impact and their income by doing what they love, feeling fulfilled every day, and without it costing them what matters the most, like their health or their time or their family or whatever's important to them, maybe even their own connection to spirit. So I've been seeing that happen over and over again with women that do come to me for help. They have, whether they have been thriving or not thriving, either they're about to leave their career or their job or their business because they're burned out and they're also not producing what they would like to produce, or they are actually crushing it and rocking it at work, in career or business, but then not so much so at home, and other areas are being affected. And so once we can merge this, once we can crack this code of how to be successful in all pillars of life, in all areas of life, that's when we reach full fulfillment. And so that's what we're going to touch on today. Today, we're going to talk about the 3 key ways to experience more presence, productivity, and flow in your everyday life, both at work and home. And what we'll be discussing during our time together is how to no longer feel hurried or worried or stressed and be present now for your loved ones, your family, your career, and yourself. The next thing we're going to talk about is how to eliminate procrastination for good and recapture 10 hours a week. I actually work only 2 days a week now. I used to work 7 days a week, and I only work 2 days a week, making more money than ever. And that's what it's all about. I'm enjoying life in every way and also enjoying prosperity so that I can also give back. And then the third thing that we're going to touch on today is the number 1 secret to ease and playfulness around your schedule and to-do list. So I always say the most important thing to do first is, as you're moving forward into 2022, which is what we are all kind of discussing here during this summit together, is as you're planning ahead, as you are envisioning, because it all starts with the vision, everything starts with a vision, whether it's in a big corporate company or in your home life, start with the desired outcome. What is your mountaintop? When you are thinking about what 2022 looks like for you, a lot of the times you may be just thinking just as far as work goes. If you own a company, maybe you're just thinking about it for your company. If you want to start a business, maybe you're like, well, what does the first year of business look like? If you've already started one, what does year 2 look like, and so on. And if you're in a career, well, how do you reach that next level in your career and grow up and get that promotion or just keep growing and expanding, right? So what is that vision professionally? And then I always tell my clients, well, as you're doing that, think about what is it that you're also planning and striving for and aiming for and intending for at home as well. So both professionally and personally, what is the mountaintop for you? What is the vision both at home and work for you? And it is super important to get clear on what that is in both areas of your life so that both areas of your life can succeed. So that's always the first place to start. And like I said, when my clients are starting off, that's the first place we start with their business. But we also, because it's women, we also bring in the personal aspect and personal vision as well. And if you have a family, what is that combined, what I call in my vernacular, your combined vision with the people that you share life with. So don't only create a vision with the people that you're working with, also create it with the people that you're living and enjoy experiencing your life path with. And so starting with your vision there. And the best thing to do from there is define what success looks like for you. Define that, because that's different for everyone. What does success look like for you at home? Personally, does that mean you have more free time at home? Do you enjoy more things together? Do you go on more vacations together? Do you have a better meditation practice or morning ritual? Or do you go to the gym? What does success look like for you at home? What does success look like for you in your work environment and in your work life? So define success. And then from there, the first thing that I say, so that you're no longer feeling hurried or worried or stressed is take a look at what it's going to take to meet that vision and create your action plan. And once you create that action plan, from there, start to eliminate. I know this sounds counterproductive, but start to eliminate and remove what doesn't have to be done right now and micro goal it instead. And so you're going to say, hey, we have to do these 5,000 things in order to meet this quota, meet this goal, meet this reality, create this, manifest this vision, and bring it into three-dimensional reality. You probably do have to do all that and more. But in the now, go ahead and take a look at your quarterly, monthly, weekly, and daily calendar of that to-do list. We always create an action plan with my clients, and then we go down and we take a look at, well, what is on this list that we can micro goal, and now what can we take off and either move to some other section in the calendar, maybe some other quarter, maybe even some other year, some other day. What can we remove from my today and move it to another place where it makes more sense? And when you're micro goaling, you're realizing, oh my gosh, in order to meet this action item, it takes 10 steps to get there. So you micro goal that and take the 9 steps out and just focus on the one and become present to that one thing that's going to move the needle closer to your success and your goal and your vision. And so the first component is elimination. What can I eliminate? What can I eliminate? As we're scaling, what I am teaching this year is take a look around, and as you're scaling and you notice everybody else that has scaled up, take a look at the beasts, maybe the people that inspire you in your industry. They have eliminated from their to-do list and their calendar list. And so they're no longer doing all the things and feeling hurried and punching the clock and doing all these things and stressed out to meet all of these goals. They've eliminated. And they've done many more things like outsourcing. And I go over about 20 different items to do so that you can create time abundance and shift your relationship to time and have more ease and flow. You can contact me at mariagabrielle.com. You can email me at teamsupport@mariagabrielle.com, and I'm happy to get a list of all of these amazing hacks, time abundance tools to you. The first one is elimination, taking things off of your plate. From there, the second step is, and this does help you eliminate procrastination, because it's like, oh, this is not the thing. Most of the time we're procrastinating because something is holding us back from doing the thing that we're supposed to do. So, back to the point of the second thing we're going to talk about today, which is how to eliminate procrastination and gain those 10 extra hours in your week. Well, here's the thing. Procrastination is tied into so many deeper things. And if you're noticing you're cringing about certain things that need to be done, you don't want to do them, you have a resistance, a hesitation, an ugh about it, that usually means it's not the thing that gives you joy. It's not your cake. It's not the thing that makes you happy to do. And yes, there's ways to go in deeper and eliminate your holdups or your limits around that action item. However, if you don't have the tools to do the work, the deeper dive in and dissolve what's holding you back and standing in your way, then, and again, I'm happy to share tools like that too. Feel free to reach out to me. But if you find yourself cringing at a certain action item and you're procrastinating, that means that's a thing that you're being cued and flagged to give away, or what I call outsourcing or farming out. Give it to the person that loves to do it. So for example, for me, when it comes to social media, I cringe. It's not my thing. I like to put my strengths and gifts into helping people have breakthroughs and grow their business rather than posting on social media. That's not where I would like to invest my time. But I have team members that love to do it. They call it their meditation. They've called it their gardening, and they absolutely love to do it. By all means, take it and run with it and take it off of my list, because that's something I will be putting off or moving to another spot on my calendar or just procrastinating about. And not for nothing, a lot of these action items do take a lot of time. So your social media can take several hours a day if you're really diligent and you really want to grow a following. Why not gain those hours back and give it to someone else? Give it to someone else who considers it to be their cake. So that's the second item. So far we have elimination, we have outsourcing. Take something off your plate, eliminate it. And hey, either move it somewhere else or give it away and hand it off to someone else. And then talking about the number one secret to ease and playfulness into your everyday life, and so that you can shift your reaction to your to-do list, is collaborations. I love to partner up and collaborate professionally because I can reach broader audiences. It creates more visibility for me. I can reach more of my ideal client and people that can use my help through someone else's list or environment, in the same way that, let's say, a rapper collaborates with a food company like Subway, and all of a sudden I don't know, or a sneaker collaborates with Subway, and all of a sudden the Subway following is now buying this sneaker because of this collaboration, or rappers with Burger King and things like you've probably seen out there, where all of a sudden one artist is presenting themselves in front of a food company's following to broaden their visibility. That's a really great way to grow our business. It's a wonderful hack I teach. And it also works in our personal life. Again, everything that I'm speaking to is both personally and professionally. So personally, I love to collaborate with my community, and in a way that doesn't add to other people's plates, my partner's plates, so to speak. What does that look like? An example of that is, I wake up in the morning and I don't want to be driving my kids to school anymore. I've done it for so long, and I've decided this is a cringe for me. And instead, I have partnered up with a fellow friend who is going to be taking her children to school anyway. She's going there. It's not adding more to her plate. And she's taking my child to school as well. And in return, again, I don't have anything else added to my plate. Instead, I know I'm going to take my daughter to gymnastics. Her child goes to martial arts near there anyway. So along the way, I get to drop off both kids, and we have a beautiful exchange or barter or collaboration going on. And so in that time, I get to either sleep in or grow my morning ritual, right? Grow the other areas of my life that can allow for more ease, more flow, more of a guided state of flow. I like to tune in and listen into what the next steps of my life or creative project will be. And so it allows for better productivity, more aligned and attuned productivity for me, just by doing this one thing like collaboration. It also allows for me to go on my morning hikes. So I'm also focusing in on my health, my mental health, physical and mental health, spiritual health, because in that moment I'm also doing a walking meditation. And so it's allowing for my life to expand in all these other areas that are just as important to me, just as important even for my giving back to my clients, because I'm coming from a filled cup, and giving to my family because, again, I'm coming from a filled cup on every level. And so these three hacks, again, they're three of many that I have created entire programs on and lists. I'm happy to share them with you, but these three, my clients have reported back the best results. This hasn't just worked for me personally, but it's worked also professionally and in my clients' lives and growth. And so I invite you to try at least one. Start with your vision as you're heading into 2022. What does that look like for you in your personal life and in your professional life, both environments? Define what success looks like in both of these areas. Create your action plan. Get support with creating that plan. Realize that there's so much we can do alone, but there's an infinite amount that we can do together. And so I'm all about creating my network, my web of support. I have 5 coaches. I'm all about it. Makes my life just so much more amazing. So start with your vision, get clear on that. Go ahead and create your action plan and bring in these 3 components and see which one you're having the most results with. Feel free to reach out to me for questions or support. And I am happy to offer the first person that actually emails me that watches this, the first email that I get, I'm happy to offer a session to get you to gain more clarity on what that looks like in 2022 for you, to get you crystal clear on your vision, to get clear on what that action plan looks like, and then also to help you implement some systems to get yourself to reach that goal in uh, in a state of guided flow with ease and flow and even playfulness, and to eliminate procrastination because we all experience it. So the first email that I get after viewing this, I'm happy to give it to you at no cost. It would be a gift for like fast action, because then to me that shows that you're someone that's ready to rock out your 2022. And again, I'm super grateful to be here to be able to share some of the things that have been pretty awesome, productive, and effective out there. I've been sharing these globally, and I'm happy to be here and share them with all of you. Thank you again, Leslie, for the opportunity. And everyone go forward and have one of the most amazing years of your life. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.